Welcome back to the channel. Well, today's just hopefully going to be a quick one. Just got back from the Walcha Motorcycle Rally. Another good rally, well organised, loved it. Third time down there and definitely be going back next year. While we were down there, got the chance to test ride a couple of new bikes. So test rode the new BMW R1300 GSA in the auto. So it was something different, and also test rode the F900. So the F900, looking at something a little bit smaller. When Barry gets a little bit big for me, I'll probably downsize a little bit. So I wanted to test ride that just to see what it was like as just a bit smaller bike. But we'll start on the R1300 GSA. So I believe it was one of the first GSAs in the country that was there, and like I said, in the auto. So first time I've ridden an auto motorbike, so you can have it in fully auto mode, or you can have it in manual mode. So there's no clutch. So I started off in auto mode, and when I took off, automatically just went straight for the clutch. It's just that muscle memory of going for the clutch. Couple of things I noticed straight away. Definitely a lot smoother than the 1250. Just riding along, the power delivery, that sort of stuff. And again, as you would expect, more power as well. Again, when I went from my 1200 to 1250, again, just that little bit more power. Same thing for the from the 1250 to the 1300, just that little bit more power. The seat while sitting down was quite good, quite comfortable. I do like my tech, so I do like my tech on a 1250. So the 1300 had everything that the 1250 has got, plus a little bit more. So with the cruise control, it's got adaptive cruise control, so you can set the distance in between the vehicle in front, sort of a bit like a car. You can do that. Like I said, the auto was good. It took a while to get used to. Just again, in auto mode, coming to a stop, you just didn't have to reach for that clutch. Even when you put it in manual mode, you still use your quick shifter to go up gears and go down gears. So you're coming to a stop in first gear, and your automatically response is to go for that clutch, but there's nothing there. It does stuff. The gearbox does stuff. So the gearbox was quite good. What else? Oh, it also had the power screen. So again, just a little techie thing. Push the button and the screen goes up and down rather than winding it manually. Now, I didn't confirm it, but I also believe that on the back it has a crash warning. So if you're sitting at a set of lights, there's a radar on the back. So if you're sitting at a set of lights and someone's coming up to you at a great rate of knots, I believe an alarm will sound. But that wasn't confirmed on that one. I'm not 100% sure on that. Some of the negatives I found, only small stuff. So standing up on the 1300, again, I stand up on the 1250 a fair bit, both on and off-road, just to rest the legs. Off-road, just I feel it's a bit more comfortable, a bit more control on the bike in some situations. But for the 1300, it just didn't feel comfortable. I'm not sure. I didn't take it on dirt, so I'm not sure how, because I only had road tyres. I'm not sure how it will go on dirt. Not really snotty stuff. It's not built for that, but just dirt roads, that sort of stuff. Not sure. Well, the other thing also, when I was standing up, especially on the left-hand side, I think it was my heel, back of my heel was hitting the center stand. When the center stand's in up position riding along, my heels were hitting that center stand, so I got big ass feet. But that was just a little thing. Weight-wise, just a little bit heavier. This one only about 4 kilos heavier, 269 roughly, I think it is. They quote the weight at. Look, like I said, it felt more stable at speed. When I say at speed, we went we can only do the speed limit. So at the speed limit, it felt a lot more stable than this one. Possibly this one's got the knobby tyres. The other one had road tyres, so again that may have had something to do with it as well. It changes the dynamic of the bike. We'll talk about the F900 now. So like I said before, with the F900 I'm looking at something just a little bit smaller as I get older. I can't handle the bigger bike anymore, so weight wise comes in about 219 kilo, I think it is. So that's about 50 kilos lighter than the 1300, and yeah, about 46 kilo lighter than this one. So a good size mid-size adventure bike. Again, it's got a dash the same as this one, like the TFT dash. It's got all the same modes. When I took off, apart from nearly hitting a kangaroo in the first 200 meters, I took off in normal road mode, and it just felt a bit sluggish, so I changed the mode to dynamic. That definitely opened it up. I had acro exhaust, so that definitely livened it up a bit and made it a bit more better to ride. So for what I found the negatives, I found it a bit, only way to describe it is agricultural compared to, say, this one. Understand completely different motor, but just felt very agricultural compared to the smoothness of the GS or GSA. The seat's like sitting on bricks. You definitely have to swap that out for a softer seat if you're doing any long distance type stuff as well. The wind noise, only a fairly small screen on it. There's not much to it, and yeah, a fair bit of wind noise and buffeting from the small windscreen. But apart from that, look, honestly, I don't know whether I would pick that as my next one. I may look at a Tiger 900. Controversial, I know. After 4 BMWs, I might switch teams. But look, that's my view. I'll throw up some videos that I took on the day whilst riding them. So a couple of other things I've brought up there as well. I'll probably touch on some of the stuff I've already touched on now as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks to all those people that watched the Walcha Rally video. Awesome. Great response for that one. So please, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It just helps the channel grow. That would be awesome. Thanks very much, and have a good one. Cheers. Alright, so we're just about to take the BMWs for a spin. So I'm on the 1300 GSA, Al's on the 900, the F900. We've got about half hour and we're going to swap on the way back. So I'll ride the 900 on the way back, and Al will ride the Battleship Galactica, as he called it. So this one, it's fallen over already, and I've broken the clutch lever. Clutch lever's gone. No, this is the automatic one. So we will see how we go. Automatic, went for the clutch then, but don't have to. Straight into first gear. And it says manual mode. Oh, there we go, D. So we're in auto mode now, and we'll see how we go. Don't run over any of the small children or people, and we'll see how it goes. Used to the clutch again, just went for the clutch again. So, change automatically, there you go, change in the second, in the third. We're in road mode, we might put it in dynamic and see what it can do. So a little button down here, that changes it from manual to automatic. So I just bumped it and he just changed it to manual. So you can see on the dash just here, I've got 4 manual. So on the brake, and we've got the got the gear lever down there, so you can change it with your foot as you would a manual bike. But apparently when you come to a stop, the automatic takes over. So I'll see what happens here. So there's no clutch, and we'll see what happens. And there you go. I didn't have to do anything. It's no clutch, still in first manual, but I'll put it back in drive. Put back in dummy. So we'll go through town. Looks like Al's having fun on his already. So back in auto mode. So it'll go back into first. A little bit of a clunk, but it's okay. Look, it's a bit bigger than Barry. The dash looks the same. Looking at up the top, I'm just changing up the top there. It's a few different things than mine. There's your tyre pressures and distance to empty. So coming through town now is a few of the other bikes. So we'll head out of town. Like I said, we've got about half an hour on them. We'll head out of town and see how they go. And we'll swap over. I want to have a go on the 900. You know, once the 1250 gets too big for me, I'll look at a smaller bike. There you go, just hear it clunk in a second. Bikes everywhere this weekend. So one thing I just noticed on mine, I've got the grip puppies on the handlebars, and going back to the stock grips, it's very, very small and very hard. So if you have a bike and they have little narrow handle grips, get you some grip puppies. They're just the foam bits that slip over and make a huge difference. Alright, so we've just ridden for about 15 minutes. We've just changed bikes. So Al's now on the GSA 1300 and I'll have a Battlestar Galactica, and I'll have a go on the F900. So we'll see how it goes. Al's, like I had to do, Al's got to get his head around the auto with no clutch. I'm back to a manual, but it's got quick shift like mine. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so just come back from the ride on the F900. Straight away, you can tell it's lighter, and it should be, than my bike, than the 1250. It's a different engine, so it's a parallel twin. So I had to change it into dynamic mode from road mode. That gave it a little bit more poke. It was a little bit sluggish in road mode, but since I put it in dynamic mode, yeah, that it definitely come alive. Nice and light, you can sort of throw it around a lot more than my bike. A bit noisier, not as much get up and go, obviously, as my bike or the 1300 that Al's on, purely because of the size of the engine. So overall, look, once the 1250 gets too big for me, would I consider a 900? Look, again, I'd probably take it for a longer ride, yeah, look, I probably would have a look at the other contenders around the same size, yeah, we'll go from there. But we'll go back to remember to use. Oh, this one's got a quick shift, but I've got to remember to use the clutch when I stop on this one, not like the automatic one. Oh, yeah, it's good experience. Definitely a good experience. So just coming back into the showground, the campgrounds, into the main entrance. Where's this guy going? He's going back. Ooh. You can tell the difference between the telly lever and no telly lever on this one. A telly lever doesn't dive in the front like that one. Oh, where you going, buddy? Work it out. It's not a Mack truck. There we go. I'm going to go down ditch in a sec, but anyway, he'll sort himself out. I think I'll bring one of these motorhomes next time. So back into
they're going to start judging that very shortly. Another announcement tonight. If anybody in the house has got...
Well, there you go. That's my views on the R1300 GSA and the F900. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you for the next video. Cheers.